How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator Survival Series. So, in the last episode, we started really talking about buying some more trucks and buying another garage. So, I've had a look around, and our current garage is over in Flagstaff. So, which is over there. Is it over there? Or? No, it's over there. There we go. Across Walmart. So we've got one over there, but we want to buy a new one because then we get 3 slots instead of 2 slots compared to upgrading that one for the same amount of money. So I thought a good spot would be Las Vegas. It's sort of on the border of nearly 4 different states, and it's nice and central, and there's bound to be good jobs out of Las Vegas for the most part, well-paying jobs as well. So we want to buy that little depot in Las Vegas, which means we have to get to Las Vegas from Raton or Raton, where we are at the moment. And I'll tell you what, I predicted this, but I thought there's not going to be very good jobs out of this. Oh, that's a nice job. $6.49 a mile. That's insane. But I predicted there's not going to be very good jobs out of here, and there really isn't. So the only one that sort of catches my attention is a mobile barrier, and then I think it's one of these, that one. So that goes sort of almost to there, Camp Verde, so we could probably get a little job up to Las Vegas from there. But it's only $2.23 a mile, where this one is $2.94 a mile, but that goes into Farmington, and it's 8 tons mobile barrier, 330 miles. So I think we're going to do that one. It pays pretty well, $1,263. So I think that's a job that we're going to take. At least we're heading sort of in the right direction. Then from Farmington, hopefully that's a bigger town. Well, it is a bigger town, so hopefully we can get some better jobs and head into Vegas to buy the garage. So it might take another episode or 2, maybe 3, before we can get to Vegas. But we are definitely going to get there at some point. Hopefully as soon as possible. It might be let's say the next episode. It might be another 2 episodes. I'm not 100% sure when it'll be. It just depends on what jobs we can find, really. I think the job we're looking for is where we're at, because the GPS is not actually showing anything. So it might be here. Is it here? Yeah, it is. Okay, great. Problem though. We need fuel. Where can we get fuel? This entire town does not have fuel. Right, we'll have to grab fuel there then. We'll be okay. That's just weird. How can the whole town not have fuel? Not one fuel stop. Anyway, mobile barrier, 8 tons. There we go. Milling machine, that could be kind of cool, but it's going in the wrong direction. Even though it's paying very, very well. Clovis, and we haven't been there yet. But anyway, we can't take that because it's going in the wrong direction, even though the money's good. But we need to get to Vegas, and I don't want to drive empty to Vegas because that's going to cost us a lot of money. I'll take jobs until we get to Vegas. I mean, if I find a job that actually goes to Vegas, even if it's not paying well, I'll still take it because I need to get to Vegas, and at least if it covers some of the fuel, then I'll be pretty happy. Where is this pickup point? Hey, I think it's around the back. There it is. Oh, that's pretty big. That's cool. Alrighty. Whoa, that is epic. We can turn our beacons on for that one. Not going to. Well, maybe. I don't know, maybe. Maybe we will. It's only 8 tons, so it's not very heavy. It's just very long, which is kind of cool. I like this. It's going to be interesting, this one. Let's have a look at the map real quick. See if there's anything we need to grab on the way. We need to grab fuel on the way. No. There we go. Why are we going around that way? Is that the quickest way? I suppose so, because that is all highway driving, so it's quicker than going through there. Although that would be a very interesting road, but not with a load this long. If it was a normal box trailer, I would do that road, but no, not with this one. Right, we're good. We shouldn't need to sleep or anything on the road. We just need to stop real quick for fuel, and we'll be fine. After that fuel stop, it'll be straight shooting. Well, actually, I don't check if there's any discoverables on the way. And there's one there in Santa Fe, but we're not going to go in there. Yeah, we'll unlock that one, which is kind of cool. That's fine. Okay, cool. We'll get one. No problems. We are turning left, is it?
Turn left.
Yeah.
Turn left.
Alright. Turn left again. I don't know, this thing feels very awkward. Because it's sort of like one-sided, like all of the weight is on one side, it feels very, very awkward for some reason. There's another infinity going down there. And that's a broken something. Alrighty. Is that a Volvo? I think it was a Volvo. Okay, we are officially on the road. And this thing just feels weird. I don't know, because it's kind of like offset. It just feels very, very strange, but really cool at the same time. Alright, heading out of town. Let's say just a real quick fuel stop for us, and that'll be it. It'll be a straight shot from there, and then hopefully after that we can find a job that goes straight into Vegas. That would be ideal. Or at least if we can just get close to Vegas. I don't mind driving like 100 miles empty. I mean, if we can get like real close to Vegas, within 100 miles or so of Vegas, then I'll just drive over there, no problem. But I don't want to be doing hundreds of miles. Like anything more than 100 miles, I want to get paid to drive. So we'll see what we can get when we get to Farmington. Farmington is a decent sized town, so we should be okay on finding a job. Right, here's some signboards. So, is this our fuel stop? It is indeed.
Keep right. Then take the exit right. Take the exit right. Left turn ahead.
I mean, we don't have much fuel, but we can still do 120 miles on what we've
Turn
got,
left.
which is pretty damn impressive. Oh, that was a bit too hard on the engine brake. Clear. Clear. Just don't want to completely stop for the sake of momentum, but I still want to try and be as safe as I possibly can.
Go straight.
You sure? Oh yeah. Alright, good. We can grab some fuel and we can get out of here then.
Make a U-turn.
Yeah, I'm going to. Beautiful. It's probably going to be about $400 in fuel, I would think. Whoa. $462 in fuel. That's quite a bit of money. It's fine. That is 2 jobs. I mean, we did do a special cargo with that tank of fuel as well, which we got paid pretty well for. We get out of this here. Yeah. Oh, what's going on there?
Turn left.
Obviously, something that we're not allowed to see.
Turn right. Left turn ahead. Turn left.
I don't want to hit these barriers, and this thing's pretty damn long. Oh, that actually made the turn quite easy there. Alright, on the road again. Oh, geez, dude. They are legally obliged to move over into the other lane when a car is coming down that off-ramp. Oh, now you're moving. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. But they don't move. So, you know what? If they need to slam on the brakes because I'm joining, then so be it. Should have moved. This thing is very light for what it is. 8 tons. And this is a big, big, big piece of metal. I suppose 8 tons isn't really light, but I mean, with the loads that we are used to doing at this point, 8 tons is pretty damn light. We'll move over. I think we're gonna get stuck behind these guys. They're not doing the speed limit right now. It's this weird overcast weather. It's overcast, but it's not raining. Maybe we'll get some rain on the road. I don't know. I wouldn't mind. There we go. Lights on. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I kind of like the overcast weather we're having right now, and I wouldn't mind a little bit of rain. Could be nice. Oh, I think that's where we stopped on our way to our previous drop-off point. I think we stopped there. That rest area. Yeah, because the other rest area on our side of the road is coming up in a mile. So, yeah, we passed this one. So it shouldn't be too far, then we'll be turning right, I think? Or does the road just go right? I think we need to turn right. I don't know. Can't remember what the road actually does. I think we might be just taking like a slipway and to head sort of that direction, whichever that is. I think it's east that we need to be driving from here. No, I think no, west. Yeah, I think we need to be driving west from where we are. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that looks like an interesting truck. I think that is, those are box trailers, but I think it's for a fuel company. Because I've done trailers for them before. And they were tanker trailers. We haven't done a tanker trailer in a while. And I don't think we've done diesel yet. We've only done solvents and pesticides and things like that, but I don't think we've done diesel yet. We haven't done dynamite yet. Dynamite would be awesome. I mean, it's just to get one is quite difficult, but if you get one, you're gonna get paid well. If we can get like a long distance dynamite, like 1,000-mile dynamite trip, oh my goodness, we'd get paid well for that. And if it's a long distance dynamite trip, that is, oh, hello Mr. Officer, and immediately a speed limit change. Now if we can get like a long distance dynamite trip that is also an urgent delivery, that would be fantastic. We would get paid big money for that. What the hell's going on right now? Ew. That guy has a bad day. That thing burned down to the ground completely. Oh my goodness, that sucks. I would be so upset if my car had to burn down. Like, I am really, really, really protective over my cars. I always have been. Since I got... What the hell are you doing? Why are you standing still, dude? What the hell are you doing? What's with the AI? He's just standing in the middle of the road there, doing nothing. Yeah, since I got a road legal motorcycle first. That was sort of my first form of transport when I was 16. Because in South Africa, you're allowed to drive a motorcycle that has an engine capacity of less than 125 cc's when you're 16. But you are only allowed to drive it by yourself. You're not allowed to take anyone with you on the motorbike. And then you can get your theory license, like a provisional license for a car when you turn 17, and you're allowed to drive a car but not on highways, and not above a speed of 100 kilometers an hour, and you have to have someone that's had their license for more than 5 years next to you in the car at all times. So yeah, and then you can get your full car license when you turn 18, and then you can do whatever you want basically. But yeah, so since I got my first motorbike when I was 16, or first the road legal motorbike when I was 16, I've been very protective over motorbikes and cars, which were mine. I wash them a lot. I just like to take really, really good care of them. I don't like when they get damaged or scratched, and I always get anything fixed. Even if it's something tiny, I'll get it fixed. If there's scratches, I'll get it fixed. I really, really, really don't like cars being in bad condition. So yeah, and I've always been like that. When I got my first car when I was 18, and all of the cars that I've owned since, I've just been very protective of them, which I don't think is a bad thing. I mean, I don't really let anyone drive my cars at all.
Keep right, then take the exit right.
Right, we need to get off here. Yeah, I wouldn't like
Take the exit
lend my
right.
car out to anyone if I don't
Keep right,
absolutely
then turn
have
right.
to.
Turn right.
And that doesn't happen often anyway. But yeah, we still got 147 miles to go. So this is probably the turn right point that I was talking about. So we are actually physically turning right. I don't know why there's not just like a slipway for this. Just a slipway that rejoins down there. It'll be a hell of a lot easier for traffic flow, I'll tell you that much. If this was City Skylines, I would be building a slipway in a heartbeat. But it's not City Skylines. I haven't played City Skylines for ages. I might go back to it at some stage. But maybe on a live stream or something, we might start the City Skylines series, like a live streaming series over on Twitch at some stage. I don't know. We'll see. Because I did do a City Skylines series on this channel. But that's probably over a year ago, and I just sort of stopped with it. I don't really know why. I just sort of got to a point where I didn't carry on. I got sort of sidetracked with other stuff, and that was, well, if you watch the channel rebrand video, then you'll know that was kind of exactly the reason why I wanted to rebrand the channel and kind of start from scratch. Because of reasons like that, of abandoned series and things, because I just got sidetracked and I wasn't focused enough, and now I am. I'm focused on my channel, I'm focused on growing my channel, I'm focused on making good content for you guys, and I'm focused on, at this stage, purely American Truck Simulator. I need to just focus on one thing for now, and then I'll bring in other stuff as we sort of go along. But I want to keep it straightforward, and I don't want to have a bunch of different games on the channel, because that's when things get abandoned. When you've got too many games and you can't get to all of them on a regular basis, that's when things get abandoned, and that's what happened, and I don't want that to happen. And this series, the American Truck Simulator series, is going to carry on for a very, very long time yet, and I mean, at least for the foreseeable future. I don't know when it's going to end. I don't know if it's ever going to end. I mean, we might just carry on with this thing for as long as we possibly can. And we might do a similar thing on Euro Truck Simulator eventually. And that'll carry on for a very long time as well. And I can run both of them. And Farming Simulator will maybe make a comeback to the channel. That is a possibility. Gold Rush might make a comeback on the channel. That is a possibility as well. I don't know. At this stage, I just want to focus on what I'm doing now with American Truck Simulator. I'm really, really enjoying it, and it looks like you guys are really enjoying it as well. And that is my priority right now. I want to make good content that I enjoy making and you guys enjoy watching. And if it is just going to be one game with one series, then I'm fine with that. I don't have a problem with that. And then I'll just stick to this series and just do this until, I don't know, for some reason we can't. Then we'll do something else. I don't know, we'll see. But I think this thing, I don't think this series will ever actually end. I mean, it might slow down after like 100 episodes or something. I don't know. I can't really say. But it might slow down eventually, but I don't know if it'll ever completely go away. I think it'll just always be there, and we'll always do something on it. And as new content comes into the game, we're gonna look at the new content, and we'll probably look at it in this profile and just carry on with the company. And I don't know why, but there's a police officer behind me that keeps pulling into the fast lane and then going back to the slow lane, and sort of just weaves in and out of lanes the whole time. So I don't know what that is about, but anyways, we're just going to stick in the fast lane for now and try and get past all of this traffic, because it looks like that police officer is not going to do that anytime soon. He can't make up his mind, so you know what, he's just going to sit there behind us for now until we have a gap to move over again. Sit rep, we have 56 miles to go, so we're nearly there. We're going to be way early on this job. Well, actually not that early. Yeah, we're going to be about 6 hours early on the job, which is fine. This drops down to 60. There's a fuel station. At least they've got fuel stations out here. Drop down to 50 and then back up to 70 again. Great. Thanks, game. I didn't need that momentum anyway. Well, to be fair, I didn't actually need the momentum. This thing is so light. It feels like quite a journey for $1,263, I'll tell you that much. It's definitely not a well-paying job. I think if we can get about a 400-mile job, which pays about $3,000, that is a well-paying job. This is not a well-paying job. This is about 400 miles, I think, like 400 or 300 or something. For $1,200, not really worth it. But we need to head in that direction. We need to get to Vegas so we can buy a depot and we can buy some trucks. But come hell or high water, I'm gonna get paid all the way into Vegas. I can tell you that much. We need every single cent that we can get. We need to build up that cushion, so when we buy the depot and the 3 trucks and hire 3 drivers, it's gonna take some time for them to actually start turning a profit above their salaries and their fuel. It's gonna take some time for them to actually make profit. So we need a nice big cushion so we can carry those guys until the day that they are actually making money. So the more money we can accumulate before we buy those trucks and hire those people, the better, because that means that's money in the bank, which, well, literally gives us a cushion that we don't have to worry about it for at least a few months.
Keep left, then turn left.
And I mean, if it gets to like a few months down the line and we're losing money, we'll just get rid of them and run a one-man operation. But I highly doubt that'll happen. I mean, they have to make money at some point. Even if they're not making a lot of money, as long as they're making a bit of money to help us, that'll be great. And then obviously above and beyond their salaries and their fuel and their maintenance, we also need to pay the actual $500,000 loan every day. So they're gonna need to, you know, make some sort of decent money to cover all of that. But we'll see what happens. We'll give it a go. That's why we'll have a nice big cushion and we'll give it a go, see what happens. Hopefully they do okay and we can keep the trucks and keep the drivers employed. I say if things go sour, then we'll just have to get rid of them, unfortunately, before we lose everything, before we lose our truck and the business. But I just want a big enough cushion to give it a real proper go. Oh, it's a Volvo dealer. Nice. Still no Mac. And there's headquarters over there that's for sale, but I don't really want to buy headquarters in Farmington. It's too close to the border. Maybe when the next state comes out, which I think is going to be Idaho or whatever it is, which is north of here, I think, and then a depot in Farmington would be kind of worth it, I think.
Keep right, then turn
but until
right.
then, no. We'll stick to Vegas for the good jobs. Right, where am I delivering this? Oh, jeez.
Right.
You need to give me some room there, Mr. Policeman.
You have reached your destination.
Oh, and of course I need to reverse it in. Alright, and we're stuck. Alright, this could be problematic. Nope, we are actually stuck. Oh, we are stuck big time. That's never gonna happen. And now we've got a police car right up behind us. We're gonna have to slowly sort of push that police car back. Oh, this isn't good. That police officer is not gonna be happy. but it's one of those things. I don't know how we're going to get this in here. We might just need to go around the block right now. Yeah, so that police officer is definitely not going to be happy with us right now. But it is what it is. So what we actually need to do is reverse in there from the road, but the cars are not going to give us space to do that. So we might need to let them pass and then do that. That's the only way we're getting in there, is reversing in there. There we go. So that is partially why, or that is actually a pretty good reason why I have incidents turned off, like incident fines, because the AI can't think, and it's really frustrating. So like a situation like that, it would be quite easy. The police officer would go, oh, this guy needs some space, so let's back up and give him some space. In the game, they don't do that, so you need to push them, and then you get fined, and then you make losses on your job. So that's why we have that turned off. I mean, we still stick to the rules of the road. We don't speed, we don't do stupid things, but now and then the AI needs a bit of persuasion, and also they run into the side of you, and they fine you for not going into service way stations before you even reach them. But I have spoken about that before. But anyway, that is it. We're gonna decouple that, and that was unfortunate that we had to push that car out of the way. But unfortunately, things like that are gonna happen, and yeah, we'll just have to deal with it. One of those things. We're nearly getting to level 13, which is great. Drive. Move this truck a little bit. And there we go. Right, let's have a quick, before we finish this, let's have a quick look at the freight market and see if anything actually goes to Vegas. And nothing there. Nothing there. So that goes there, there. No. These are really, really long jobs. Oh my goodness. And that's just heading back that way. Oh, helicopter. Gee, that's interesting. What about Gallup? Anything going to Vegas? Doesn't look like it. Dang it. Alright, I don't know. Well, it really looks like there's no jobs out of here that are even heading remotely in the right direction. Oh, that is kinda. Yeah, we might take something like that, but otherwise we'll just sleep and see what else we can find. But for now, that is going to be it. So, get into the external view. We can shut that off. That is going to be it for today, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and I will see you all next time.